7C class undo next 7C. Good afternoon, children. Can you hear me? Am I audible to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Children, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. All of you get ready for the class. This is our second class in this week, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Kartik, you are saying something? Or are you saying something to your brother or sister who is there? Okay, I can see everyone. Gopika Shankar, tell me the last topic which we covered.
We learned about the main organs.
Yes. And
Then we learned about the parts of the buccal cavity.
yes.
We learned about the glands in our main glands in our digestive system.
Okay. Okay.
Then we learned what is ingestion.
Okay. So only that much we have learned, correct? Okay. So only buccal cavity we learned. We did not go to the next organs. Okay, students. All of you just 2 minutes go through these three terms what Gopika has just shared. Ingestion, main organs, parts of the buccal cavity and its function. Did we explain the function of buccal cavity in detail?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. So go to the names of the three major glands. I am going to ask you. Then only we can go to the next one. Okay. Sorry. Yes. All are there? Okay, Karthik. First question to you. Give me the name of main organs in our digestive system.
Buccal cavity,
Okay, very good.
food pipe,
Yes. Okay, okay, Karthik, that's enough. You can unmute the audio. Shreya, he has said two parts. Buccal cavity, food pipe. What's the other name of the food pipe?
Esophagus, ma'am.
Esophagus. Okay, good. Tell me the next organs.
Stomach,
Okay, stomach,
small intestine,
small intestine. Okay, that's enough, Shreya. Thank you. Shall I go to Nazreen? Nazreen, tell me the other two organs. We finished four
Yes,
organs, two more organs.
large intestine,
Okay, very good.
anus,
Anus. Okay, so these are the main organs. Okay, good. Anna Binu, what are the parts of buccal cavity?
yes, ma'am. Parts of buccal cavity.
Yeah.
It consists of mouth, teeth, salivary.
Anna, I don't
Yes,
want you to read the answer. You just name it. Reading from the notes is easy. I want you to say without looking. You have to study every day. Yeah.
teeth,
Okay.
salivary,
Salivary gland.
salivary gland,
Then,
mouth,
yes.
tongue,
Yes. Anything else? How to taste the food, what we should have in our mouth. Look in your nose. Don't struggle. You look. What was that? Detect the taste. Tell me.
taste,
Taste buds. B-U-D. Taste buds. Okay. So it is, yeah. Taste buds. Okay. And you already know that you are using every day our mouth. So instead of thinking you can say all these things. Tongue, our salivary gland, we produce saliva, all that. Okay. So what do you mean by the word ingestion? I'm asking to Effins. What do you mean by the word ingestion?
The process taking the food in by buccal cavity is known as ingestion.
Ingestion. So the process of taking food into the buccal cavity is known as ingestion. And you know the students, ingestion is only taking the food. But digestion, everything did not take place inside our buccal cavity. We are only breaking down the food. Food is in large lumps. We take it in large size. But our teeth chew it with the help of salivary gland. It produces saliva, it mixes it with it and broke into small pieces. Okay. So now we are moving on to types of teeth. Okay. We have different type of teeth we have. So it is also part of a buccal cavity for your knowledge. It may be giving you one word answers, not give short answers. It is only one word for one word answers. Okay. I just wanted to show you what do you mean by that. So mainly we human beings have 32 teeth. If you are a normal person and if your teeth has not fallen, then you have total 32 teeth. 16 teeth in lower jaw. Where is your lower portion? We have 16 teeth and we have another one. Yeah. So this is our teeth. I'm going to make it this picture for you. You will understand. Okay. Okay, students. This is the arrangement of the teeth. We have 16 teeth in lower jaw. This part, your lower lips. That part is known as lower jaw and upper jaw. So lower jaw also we have 16 teeth and upper jaw also we have 16 teeth. And all these teeth have different names. So we have 16 teeth and 16 teeth has been divided into different size and all, and it has a different name. If you look at in the slide, you can see the first four teeth below. That is known as incisor. You can see the teeth which is in front of you. When you smile it, only this first teeth will be shown clearly. So they are known as incisor. I-N-C-I-S-O-R. It is in your textbook. Read the textbook. You don't have to draw it and all. Just for your knowledge, you can get a one-word answers MCQ and fill in the blanks from the section. Incisor. There are 4 incisor. Similarly, you have another 4 incisors on upper jaw. So total 4 plus 8. Okay, lower and upper together. Next one you can see it, canine. Other 2 this side, other 2 this side. So this is I am showing only lower jaw. The same way, same size and same arrangement we have in upper jaw also. So 2 left side, 2 other side, they are known as canine. If you touch your teeth, if you look at an activity I'll show you. After your class, go to the mirror, open your mouth, okay, and then use E and then find out. Understand what is canine, what is incisor and all. So after 4 teeth, 2 are canine left side, other 2 are right side also canine. Then afterwards we got another teeth. One teeth is a premolar. Premolar. We can see up to premolar clearly. If you open E, if you show E like that, you can see the premolar up to clearly. Okay. Premolar also, this side one you have, this side one. Then last one at the end of your mouth, which is touching your tongue, that is molar. So where we grind, you get chicken and all, you will tear it out, pierce it, all that, and afterwards you grind it. Just like idli, you like dosa maav, you know dosa flour. How do we grind? You grind with that teeth, that is molar teeth. So these are the 4 types of teeth we have: incisor, canine, premolar and molar. So this you have to understand in point of your objective type, MCQ and fill in the blanks. Okay? Yeah. So we are going back to the next session. Next main organ, that is what? Food pipe or esophagus. Write the heading. Food pipe or esophagus. Okay. So second main organ and its function we are going to study. So food pipe has nothing to do with it. Okay. Nothing to do such a big thing, just like buccal cavity. It only pushes the food into the stomach. Okay. So whatever you broke into pieces, that food will be pushed into the, through the food pipe into the stomach. So if you touch your neck, this is your esophagus part, and you can see if you eat anything after your class and you eat and you just touch and see, you can see a upward and downward movement here. That means esophagus will have a upward and downward motion, alternate upward and downward motion. That is what it is pushing the food into the stomach. We call this upward and downward motion as contraction and relaxation. Contraction means pressing, making it just like a spring, how you compress it. That is contraction. And relaxation means how do you stretch it. So that is known as the, okay. So that is relaxation. Another word is expansion. So what is a food pipe? Function of the food pipe. Only first sentence you can just write it down. Only first sentence. Okay. Other sentence only just understand. What is the function of food pipe? You can write function of the food pipe. Then you just write this first sentence. It carries slightly digested food from the mouth to the stomach. So write only this what I am underlining. Okay. And what type of motion it has? Alternate contraction and relaxation. That movement we call it contraction and relaxation. This is our food pipe. And you can see that this what you see, fat thing, that is our food is moving. And this one is actually is our stomach. Okay. So food pipe mainly extended into the anus. Actually, it is full of the digestive system. Okay. And did I teach you entire digestive system is known as one name? Did I tell you that? Alimentary canal?
Yes, ma'am.
Did I mention, students?
Yes, ma'am.
Word alimentary canal? No, ma'am. Yeah. So that I forgot. That's entire digestive system. From buccal cavity to anus is known as alimentary canal. I'll write and give you. I'll write so that you will not have. So the entire, write down. I forgot that I have to tell you in the beginning. The entire digestive system. This is also one word question. The entire digestive system from buccal cavity to Buccal cavity to anus is known as, see, so many new words you are learning. So learn correct spelling. Alimentary canal. Or another word we call it, you can write in bracket another word, digestive tract. TRACT. The entire digestive system from buccal cavity to anus is known as alimentary canal. A, not E. A. Alimentary canal or digestive tract. Okay, hope everyone has written that. So all these are one word. So you can underline the word alimentary canal. Okay, that's a word you need to study. Okay, let us go back to esophagus now. So there is not much function for esophagus and it is only pushes down the food. Okay, yeah. So this is the function of food pipe or esophagus. Clear? Shall we go to the next part? That is our stomach. Okay, you know it, you like your stomach very much. 1 minute, where is gone? Let me come back again. So, stomach is a thick wall bag. You know it, everyone. If you touch your tummy, you call it tummy, no? In the local word. If you just touch your stomach, some of your stomach is not big enough. Some stomachs, if you touch the down of the stomach, you feel weight there. So it is just like a bag. You might have seen some of your friends have a big stomach, and even your mother and father, when they come to one age, they will have a big stomach. Okay, that is due to the food you take. That is, you are not taking the balanced diet. You are taking something. Something is more. That is the reason for that. Where is the okay? Stomach doesn't have. Okay, let me go back to the main picture here. Yeah. Okay. You can also see in that food pipe, I have seen like a bag, like a structure. So what is the shape of the stomach? It is a thick walled, 1 minute. It is a thick walled bag in a flattened shape, flattened U shape. So that is the shape of your stomach. Food pipe. Can you see this picture? You look at the stomach. It is more or less like a flattened U. This is your flattened U. The shape of the stomach is a U. Is a walled bag. Okay. In your book, it is also mentioned J. Look, it is mentioned U. In some books, it is mentioned flattened J. Both are same. Okay. So in your book, I don't know in your new book, it's my old book. If it is flattened J, you learn because it is also is just like a J. You can see J is like this, no, only this part. Okay. So that is the one. Now, what are the different parts of stomach? The stomach has some of the things inside. We know abdomen. Abdomen means the down part of the stomach. Apart from this, you already know that salivary glands secretes saliva.
അമ്മ
Yes.
ഒന്നും കേക്കല്ല
Kaniya?
ആയിക്കോട്ടെ
Kaniya? Hello? Okay. So, just like our mucous cavity, stomach also secretes some kind of juices, digestive juices. So mainly, what are the things the stomach secretes? The first one is mucus. Write down. Stomach secretes.
Ma'am, your voice is breaking.
Okay. Stomach secretes mucus. Write it down. Can you see the bird?
Your voice is breaking.
Now, can you hear? Can you hear? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So, stomach secretes mucus. Then another one is hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid. Then other digestive juices. When you go to your higher classes, just like your 9th or something, you will be learning some new names, pepsin and all. So today you don't have to study. Pepsi, alla? Pepsin. That is another digestive juice here. Okay. So for this, in your book only this thing is mentioned. So you study only that. When you go to 9th, you will study all that big words. Okay. So mucus, acid and other digestive juices. Where it secretes, who secretes? The inner lining of the stomach. Inner lining of the stomach is the one who secretes all this mucus, hydrochloric acid and all that. Okay. And what is the function? Each one has one function. For example, mucus protects. The function of the mucus is it protects inner lining of stomach. It protects inner lining of the stomach. That is the function of mucus. It's a jelly-like thing. Clear? Okay. What is the function of mucus? You just write mucus and write it protects inner lining of the stomach. It will be in my notes. I will be sending your notes. Okay. But still, during your class, if you write like this, you remember. That's what I'm making you to write. Then what is the function of hydrochloric acid? Hydrochloric acid kills bacteria. You know, even though your mother washes the vegetables, chicken and everything, still there will be some bacteria will be there. Okay. So, we know it. It may not be that much clear. If you wash also, how many times your mother washes? Sometimes, maybe some bacteria may not die. So this bacteria will be killed by this hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid means what? It is a chemical. So it can kill. And you must have heard in some of them mothers, they use some floor cleaning solution. That on the tiles and all, if some dirt is there, that can be removed with the help of hydrochloric acid. That is there in all the, yeah? That is there. Hello, Akash?
Cleaning the tile.
Yes. Cleaning the tiles, you know? Tiles and sometimes some dirt will be there. So some will use the hydrochloric acid. We can artificially make hydrochloric acid in the lab. So when you go to higher classes, +1 and all, you will be doing some activity, hydrochloric acid, okay? So this is natural hydrochloric acid which is present in our stomach. That is not harmful to us. It is not in big quantity, small quantity, it's a natural, okay? We can make hydrochloric acid artificially by mixing hydrogen, chlorine and oxygen and all. Clear? So some of the hydrochloric acid, we get it from the shops artificially, can clean the dirt. The same process doing in the stomach by the natural hydrochloric acid. It kills the bacteria which enter. Now, what is the use of digestive juices? Digestive juices break down proteins. It breaks down proteins into simple substance. It breaks proteins into simpler substance. Who? Digestive juices. Okay. Is it clear, children? So this is the function of the stomach. You see it, mucous cavity break down carbohydrates into small pieces. While inside the stomach, proteins will break down into simpler substance. So that is what our digestive system is, a complicated process. There's so many things. So when you talk about stomach main function is helping in digestion, and stomach is having three main substances: mucus, hydrochloric acid and digestive juice. Mucus protects the inner lining of stomach. Hydrochloric acid kills the bacteria which enter through the food we take, and digestive juices break down the proteins into simple substance. Okay, students. So this is the part of our function of the stomach. So function of the stomach is over. So do you remember? Can I ask you now?
Yes, ma'am.
John and Joseph. Give me the name of the substances secreted by stomach.
Once more, can you repeat the question, ma'am? It's always
Give the name of substances secretes the stomach.
mucus,
Yes, mucus,
hydrochloric,
chloric acid,
digestive,
digestive juices. Okay.
Ma'am, can you repeat the question?
Name the substances. Name the substances. Secrete. SCRETE. Secrete by the stomach. Okay. I will be sending the questions in the WhatsApp. Okay. Mucus, hydrochloric acid, and so before winding up, I just want to ask Gopika Aram, what is the function of mucus? Gopika.
Mucus protects the lining of the stomach.
Inner lining of the stomach, that is inside part of the stomach, can be protected because outside is thicker, but inside is they are delicate. Have to take care of. Okay, Nualia, tell me the function of the hydrochloric acid. Yeah.
Hydrochloric acid kills bacteria.
Yeah, which enter with the food. Okay. Move on to who else? Akash, give me the answer. What is the function of digestive juices in the stomach?
It breaks protein into inner line of the stomach.
Okay. So these are the different function in the stomach. All together we call it digestion. Okay. So digestion begins from the stomach. So you can write it down. The second process, number 2, ingestion we have studied. Now last we are ending. Why I told all this? There is a process total, mucus, hydrochloric, all the process together. Digestion in human being begins in stomach. So write down. Digestion in human beings begin in the stomach. It does not complete there, but it begins. Clear? So once again, mucous cavity allows the food enter into it, breaking the carbohydrates in small substances. Digestion did not take place inside the mucus, only ingestion. Esophagus pushes the food Still there is no digestion, but in the stomach, digestion begins. But it does not end. It does not end, but it begins. Clear? Okay. So that is the second process. Ingestion and second process, digestion. Clear? Digestion begins inside the stomach. Okay, students? So, I am winding up the class. Read the textbook up to here. And if you have any doubt, ask me in the next class. Okay? Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.